Hey folks, Jonathan here. Alright, next day and since the last video, and I've got this picked up. Believe it or not, the cylinder was pouring on that side and it's completely quit leaking. This one's just barely seeping. Now, you know, when I said there was no chrome left on these, there's really not, but there's no pitting at all and there's no transition. You know how you see chrome peel? I don't think it's peeled, I think it's just worn and over the years, but they're holding up fine. If you can see, I've got this end of the engine up and the forklift's been sitting here for 10 minutes or so because I can't get my truck to start. Got battery issues, so I'm jumping it off with the other forklift. And the only bad part is I got 4-foot forks and I measured that base and it's 4 foot wide. So if it slips off at all, it goes up inside. And to me, that's an issue. So what I'm going to do is chain that to the boom so it can't, there's no way it can slide out. And at least on one fork. And we don't need to take the chances on that. And then the crane, like I said, should handle this other half, no problem. If we can get it picked up, I can throw that ramp down, or both ramps down, I guess, and just drive forward. These straps are on it, but they're not. I guess I need to get them unhooked. But anyway, that's the plan. Forklift's doing pretty good. Steering's getting worse. That means the cylinder's going to have to be rebuilt. But besides that, it's pretty good, and I've actually got it. I know nobody's heard it run, so I guess I'll start it up. My Pepsi. I just went in and took a break. So, well, went in and grabbed my Pepsi and my camera. So I don't reckon you can consider it taking a break. Let me see. Neutral, yes, yes. Let me make sure. Both shifting. Runs good, has good power. Still likes the smoke. At least we don't have to worry about mosquitoes. Oh well, alright. Alright folks, got it chained so it can't slide. Got the truck started. Now we're going to see if we can lift. We got this end up with the forklift. Let's see if we can lift this end. We got plenty of clearance here for pulling the truck out. We'll see what happens there. folks, got it down on the ground. I'm going to slowly start moving it back this way. And I'm by myself, so it's going to be kind of rough, but I think we can go with forklift a little bit, and then we'll go with the crane a little bit, forklift, and back and forth. So we'll see how this works out. So far, so good. It's on, you know, it's down enough, you know, nothing went bad. We didn't break anything, hurt anything, bend anything. Nobody got killed and all that good stuff. So, all right, we're going to continue to work on it here. I'll show you as we go. All right, folks, here she is. Walked her that way with the crane and both forklifts. And, you know, just had to have a little help on this one end. So, she's here now. I've moved it back where not where I'm putting it, but just before where I'm putting it, because I'm going to have to come in from this back side, about where the crane's at here, and do the foundation. And we can come in from the back side with a concrete truck to handle that. And man, that was a big job. And you know, I was running 3 machines by myself, so I was jumping from one to the next, but we, you know, got it moved over out of the driveway and got my trailer unloaded, so now I can get my ramps up and go ahead and maybe get ready one day to get another big engine, but we need to try to get this thing in dry as soon as we can. So that means, you know, getting a building over it, so, or a roof over it. So, foundation first, then roof. Well, foundation first, then move the engine back to it, and then roof. We've still got the other piece, which is the flywheel with the generator and the crankshaft. That's another 23,000 pounds. I don't know, it's heavy, and we're going to see what we can do with it. And, you know, of course, it sits on last, and so it's not like it's not important to have it for the foundation. You know, we'll have to shim everything and you know, afterwards anyway. So, but I do have all the measurements for the foundation, so it won't be a problem. But okay, so forklifts. This one here, I'm just so impressed with what it will do. I don't know if it's the extra weight or what, but you know, this forklift, even picking the 9,000 pounds up. Which I done the 12,000 with this also, but picking up 9,000 pounds, you can still see the tires bowed in the back. In other words, there's still weight on it. So I think maybe they rated this thing for, you know, that was how much power it had to pick up, and not necessarily the way that this one is. This thing here is rated so it'll pick up 8,000 pounds, and then you start getting over that, and the wheels come off the ground. And I don't mean, you know, something that's out far on the forks. I mean when you got it packed all the way in. So this machine is strong. It's not hydraulic wise nearly as strong as this one, but you know, it'll still pick up more than it's capable of handling weight wise. So steering has started straightening itself up on this, believe it or not. And I mean, it maybe had some air that I couldn't get out or something, I don't know. But it's starting to steer a lot easier, a lot better. The engine's not getting any better. It's smoking, using oil like, you know, you wouldn't believe. And you can see it's just all over the place. And out the exhaust, and you can see the dark spot on the ground where it looks like it's, you know, covering everything. So it's definitely not a green friendly machine. So we're going to figure out something for that. I like the machine a lot, and that may be the determining factor as to whether I fix it or not. So we may have to pull the engine back out because that pan will not come off. And I had a lot of people say, why didn't I, you know, cut the pan out and all that? But this is a cast iron pan, and I've got a feeling that this may have a balance shaft in it too. So I don't know that, you know, even if I took the pan off, I could change it. I found some marine pans that scooped down and would have cleared up here. The problem is they got wide at the back and they wouldn't have cleared the steering, you know, the arm going forward and back. So But boy, that oil is awful. And like I said, I still just got the fuel pump hanging down here, so it's temporary until I get the new one in for the engine. Probably going to run this exhaust down, and I might ought to run it into a catch can and recycle. So it's terrible. It's really about as bad as I've seen for a diesel, and I've had some diesels that slobbered some oil too, and this one's got them all beat, but it's still got all kinds of power. I mean, it's really amazing how much power it does have. And I don't mean just lifting and stuff. I mean pushing, and it's a beast, and I like it. And I think you'll see more of this one later. We'll do some more changing on it. And I've had some people say stuff about the diesel too. Why I changed to a diesel? It'd been easier to fix the gas motor, and easier, more economical, I guess. And really, I just didn't want a gas motor. Anybody that's been in the wrecker business, for a lot of years, or equipment, clearing land, any kind of business like that, you come to not like gas engines. And if you own a weed eater and you let it sit over the winter and you tried to start it in the spring and it didn't start, well, that's almost how we feel with all gas engines, because it seems like when you need them, they're just not there for you. And a diesel, will start up and run, and where a gas engine will, points, carburetor, the fuel, just there's so many issues. And it's sort of like the difference between carbureted and fuel injection. Everybody likes fuel injection now, they don't like carbureted. Well, a diesel was fuel injected from the start, so there you go. All right, so we got that heavy piece off and got it where we want it. That was the main goal. We had to help out Delray Scott today, and he came and got his trailer and picked up his Freightliner I sold him, the cab over. So we got him straightened out and on the way, and I had to use that forklift for that quite a bit. So we've got her done now. But all right, appreciate everybody watching. Till next time, bye.